Hello, welcome to Jan's Crafty Chills and Frills. So, this is the second time I've tried to do this video, but I'm going to make it short and sweet today, hopefully. Sorry, I cracked my own self up. I was watching Natasha from Treasure Books, a video she had made, and she had some printed on, been given to her from one of her fans, or one of her, I want to say fans, I should say one of her subscribers. And so she was wondering how, she said, I don't know how they did that. And I'm like, oh, well, I know how to do it. And I'm going to show my subscribers how to do it. And so let's get started with that. Okay, so first off, and as you can see, you can see that this was part of this print here. And so the first thing you need to do is go to your printer hardware or software. Now, I have two softwares on my printer. One is Microsoft and one is from my Epson for something. Anyway, it's one of those deep ink printers, you know, the ones that you refill, which, my God, let me tell you what, it has saved me so much money, that printer. So if you are in, you know, trying to think of whether to pay that $5, $6, or I don't know what they are. We paid it's about around $600 for ours a couple years ago. It is so worth it because every time we bought ink, it was like $70. And I went through a lot of ink. So it paid for itself. It really does. Anyway, so if you're want to do this, you need to go to your software, Microsoft software. Don't use your printer software. And I said all of that, and I could have just said that. Don't use your printer software. Use Microsoft software, because what Microsoft does, it doesn't give you the option to do two 5x7 side by side. It just, you know, it doesn't do that. It puts the 5x7 in the center of the page, and that's exactly what you want, okay? So then you're going to take, and I'm not going to use that one. It's not very good. Hold up, hold up. It was right here, and of course it's not. Oh. So I still have these Halloween washi tapes on my desk, and I'm trying to see which one. I like that one better. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna do that one. You're not gonna use that much of it. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is the one I've used. Now I'm going to tell you too. You know how washi tape is. It really will not hold very. The more you take it off your page, the worse it gets. And see, this isn't going to work. It's not long enough, and I don't know why, but it isn't. So, and this isn't quite the center of the page. But anyway, you're going to want to take your washi tape. Now, you can use, you don't have to have washi tape. You can use, this is a cheap tape. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is a cheap cellophane tape, and that's really a good one to use. You don't want to use Scotch brand because it's stronger. It's got stronger glue. So you don't want to really use that. And I'm going to eyeball this. Okay. That's fine. Now, I'm going to show you, if you have a piece of paper that you're doing, well, let's use this other one and not this one. I'm not going to print on this. I'm showing you because I've already inked this with these, I have no idea how to say that. Vapor Satur. Vapor Satur. I'm probably saying it wrong. Please forgive me. Anyway, these Delusions spray inks, because I really do, I love them a lot, but they, you know, you don't have a lot of time. It sets almost instantly, which is quite amazing, but still. Anyway, this has absolutely no tears on the side. Now, if your paper has tears, you're going to have to tape all sides. I mean, this side doesn't, so you probably can get away with that one, but this side's real bad. You're going to either have to take it, remove the tear, you can do that with a ruler, or you need to tape it. Otherwise, come on, Birdie, you're going to have to move. Otherwise, you just have to do the top. Now, I centered the sides, but I'm going to try to center the, there, up and down. So, and you want to try to get it as flat as possible when you're doing this. And I work those, if you have, like I just did, you have a little bubble, get it out, because it might catch. Now see, this is, because the paper. But once it goes in, it should be fine, because it's just going to go on the rollers. But if you have a tear, that roller will grab that tear and pull, it could literally tear up your paper. So you don't want to do the tears. Like my new rings. I didn't cut I made them last night, this one. Well, I didn't make this part. I added that. But anyway, so that's how you put it in. Now, when you put it in your computer, and if you're using the Microsoft software, well, that's not dictated. How you put this into your machine where it gets printed right. It isn't dictated. Actually, I should have put this down a little bit, but it should have. This is fine. But when you put this in your machine, you need to have your lettering right side up so you can read it. Because if you look at this one, this is this one's upside down, the reading, and so is this side. It's upside down, because I was thinking that was how I need to put it in a machine. I was wrong, so that one's upside down. Whereas this one is right side up. So you need to put it right side up first. But it may not be how your machine picks it up. When you put it in the machine, make sure it's right side up and upside down. Just like that. And then close your machine. Make sure everything's flat too. I put my hand in there and make sure it's all flat. And then I press print and it just picks it up and runs with it. And you get this real nice. It's like this. I cut the sides off. And then I used, now this is this is just one of those plastic bags that everything comes in these days. Everything. You can buy them brand new, but I mean, my Lord, just save them. So I use that. But you can use any plastic that'll cover it. It doesn't matter. Unless it's real thick, okay? So another thing I did, okay, Birdie, move over here. My little bird, bluebird, was given to me by my sister. He's not real stable on his feet, but he does his best. I fold it in half. Now I'm showing you. And I just take, and you can do it rounded like that. If you prefer it being, let me find something that might, no, I've tried to do that before. Find something that would show it off, and maybe this will, a little bit. Can you see it? Anyway, I hope you can see it. It puts a nice little indent for your vinyl, and you can use acetate too. So there. Another thing that's really good is transfer paper. That works real well. I don't have any right here. My transfer paper's in amongst some other guy. I'm up constantly rearranging things, and that's what I get for doing that. Anyway, I stitched this down. You can glue it down, but I would use fiber tack. I don't know how well. It may work fine to do a tacky glue or a PVA glue. I got a Binders PVA glue, but I use a fiber tack because I know it'll stick. It doesn't say plastic. Wait a minute, let me say Velcro. Just reading it. If it would, lace, fabric, it doesn't say. It doesn't say plastic, but it, whatever. I know it works. I've done plastic with it before, and it stuck well. I went ahead and just stitched it, and you can hand stitch it too. Just make sure you do a back stitch to secure your stitches. And this is something that Natasha made. Not this one. I made this one, which I really, really like this. But Rudolph in the sky. It's not Rudolph. He don't have a. Okay, let's say Blitzen. Blitzen in the sky. But anyway, so I made that one, and I made two. This, I do want to show you this. This one is, it's a little bow tied around a candy cane. It's real tiny, and I put these little jewels dangling on it. And I'm going to show you how this was actually, you know what, I have been sick ever since my husband and I get sick every time anything from the tropics comes our way. It makes us sick. Do any of y'all have that? Put down in the description box if any of you guys have the same problem. Every time these tropical things come down our way, I end up getting sick, and so does my husband. He's real sick today. I'm better. Anyway, so there's Blitzen again, and you see it's just an earring, and this was an earring. These are all unmatched earrings. I bought some jewelry, and in the jewelry it was just bits and bobs, and it had a lot of these unmatched earrings. So what I did with this, I stuck it through all of them and just got my little cutters. These are, you know, wire cutters. Anyway, got my little wire cutters, and I just bent it and made sure that it went back into the paper. So it, you know, you can run your finger over it and it's not gonna damage your finger or anything else, especially the plastic. And it worked out extremely well. It's holding it very well. Well, it's holding it really well. So that's what I did. I also, this is Christmas tissue paper, but you can use any of your Christmas stuff if you want to make these. I think these are really cute to make and put inside, like money, or you could put inside a family recipe that you want to share, or any, you know, a little flat ornament, anything like that. Like if you embroider it on your machine, you could put anything like that. And look how simple it is to make this. And we all have so many of these pages. So you can just do that and slip it inside. Now, if I'm going to put it in a card, I think I might trim that way down. I don't know. I may just leave it like that, but put it in a card and send it like that, you know, inside a Christmas card. I think it's a really cute way to do that. And if your cards are smaller, just cut some of these off and make them smaller. But anyway, I mean, I made these on what I thought was a video. I wasn't feeling too good that day, and I hit the wrong button somewhere along the way, and so I thought I was turning it off, you know, stopping it so I could go do my stitching. When I came back, I started it again, but it was running. So the only thing I got was the desk like this for about, you know, 5 minutes. So anyway, but that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions on how to print this. Oh, and by the way, I just undo my washi tape, just like this, very carefully. And see, this one is real sticky. Some of them are going to tear it up a little bit at the top, which is, you know, isn't going to hurt anything, because I can just trim that off. But you can't reuse it. So this one's a stronger washi tape. But once you do the front side, you can pick the same. Let me see what, I'll show you what I've got. This one on the front, and this one, I put the same one on both sides. I wasn't feeling good. I put different ones here. So I did this one, and I glued this on, but I did this one on the back, and this one on the front. So it's actually a digital Christmas paper, you know, wrapping paper, but I don't know, maybe you could print it at, I have no idea, other than doing something like this, what you do with digital wrapping paper. It doesn't matter, but anyway, that's what it's called. And I did that on front and back, and it turned out really nice. It's a nice Christmas scene, although I really love this one a lot. And so anyway, that's all for today. And if you want to learn how to make a journal, if you want to learn how to win a journal, all the information on how to win a journal is in the description box below. And until the next time, thanks for watching.